What's going on, YouTube? Let's not waste any time as always. Today, I got the best lockdown build on NBA 2K24 for you. Now, this lock has been tested. I just won a 5v5 rec tournament at NBA 2K Community Day. We got to play 2K early, and the winner of the 5v5 tournament, the whole team got to get logos on the first day of 2K24. That means I get a logo day one. But let's not waste any more time, man. Let's go ahead and jump into the build where we're going to make a small forward, 6'8", 218 pounds with a 7'6" wingspan. Then we're going to go with a 75 driving dunk. That way when we do backdoor and things like that, and we're on the break, we can still dunk the ball efficiently. We're not going for posters. Then we're going to go with that 78 3 ball. Now, before I show you guys the finalized attributes for defense, let's talk about the things that are going to be important when you play lockdown this year. Finishing category, honestly, it's going to be kind of mid-level this year since you're going to be playing with mainly inside centers. That's right, I said it. Inside centers are back for the first time since 2K20. If you guys love playing with an inside center, you will be able to step on the court this year with an inside center and have an impact. If you're a lockdown playing with inside centers, you don't need much finishing. You're going to be focused more on spacing the floor on offense, and then on the break, you'll be looking to dunk the basketball. Next up, you're going to want to think about the 3 ball. Now, 3-point ratings can vary depending on your skill level and your confidence in shooting the basketball in years past. We had locks on the floor in our rec tournament that were shooting the ball very high with a 74. I personally am going to go with a 78 because I tend to, actually put the ball on the floor and shoot the ball a lot. And then obviously we need to talk about the category that I've seen almost every single content creator besides a few not value in their builds. Guys, this is a defensive 2K this year, so there's going to be a lot of double teams, a lot of bump animations where you're just not able to make something happen. What happens then? The defense is going to be playing those lanes when you're looking to pass the ball out and get your teammates open. Now, in order to keep yourself getting good animations when passing the ball, a 60 pass accuracy is not going to cut it. Your player is going to take the ball, wind up over his head, and try to throw an overhead the pass. Or he's going to take like 7 steps before he actually passes the ball. So to avoid that, you're at least going to need a 70 to 75 pass accuracy. If you guys are looking at a content creator and his build doesn't at least have a 75 pass accuracy, I ain't gonna lie, you might as well try to find your own variation and get yourself a 75 pass accuracy because it's not going to cut it. Now let's talk about the defensive category. This is where lockdowns are going to vary for a lot of builds. Me, I know I'm going to play the 2s a lot. I'm probably going to play with Cole on his like 6'6" ISO build, or I'm going to be playing the 3s. I need to be able to have at least a little bit of interior defense because I know I'm going to find myself in the paint a lot with people trying to mash me. Now, if you're making a rec or a pro-am lock, you might not need that much interior defense because your centers are going to be rotating for you in the paint. You're not going to be stuck on an island a lot. But for me, I know I'm going to be on an island a lot on the 2s, and I want to be able to find myself defending all levels of the floor, and on top of that, being able to grab a rebound when I do have position against a guard. I'm not really going to be getting much rebounds against center, so I'm not too worried about that. But perimeter defense on this build, we're obviously going to max that all the way out to a 94. That's going to give me gold first step on defense and a gold quick feet on defense, and that's important. And then we're going to get that 96 steal, which gives us the gold glove with the Hall of Fame right stick ripper and Hall of Fame challenger. That's important. We want that. And then we get the 92 block, which is going to give me gold anchor, so I can still get stops under the rim. Now, the 92 block, I actually might change that when the game comes out if I find that silver anchor is still viable like it was in years past. And then also with that 96 steal, we are going to be able to get the Hall of Fame interceptor. I feel like that's going to be very important this year. Right stick ripper is definitely going to be a skill badge as far as lockdowns go. Some locks, you're going to be really good with right stick ripper, but others are not. But for those that are good using their right analog stick when stealing the ball in lanes and from ball handlers, glove is going to stack with that. That's going to be very overpowered. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over what our final attributes are going to be. It's going to be a 75 driving dunk with a 59 standing dunk. That way we can still dunk the ball on back doors and on the fast break. Then we're going to get a 78 3 and that 70 midi for in case our feet are on the line on the fast break. Our 53 free throw. Not very valid when it comes to Wrecker Pro-Am. This is going to be my park build. And then we get the 75 pass accuracy followed up with a 50 ball handle and a 50 speed with ball. Now, in years past, I've had an even lower speed with ball and ball handle. I know some people go higher, but I felt like this was a good middle ground. So if I do have the ball in my hand, I'm not going to instantly get ripped, and I can still get that right trigger speed boost animation to go attack the rim. And then we're going to get a 77 interior defense with a 94 perimeter, a 96 steal, and a 94 block. That way we get Hall of Fame chase down. Overpowered. And then we also get that 65 defensive rebound. So if we do get the box out on the guard, we're probably going to get that rebound or even on a center at times. Then we're going to have an 82 speed with a 74 excel, 77 strength, 83 vertical, 92 stamina. Now you may be like, yo, Hollywood, what changes would you make to this build? The only changes I might make might be with my block. I actually might lower that down a little bit, all the way down to like a 91, or maybe even lower, and try to get a little more strength for future reference when the game drops. But this will be my starter build. If I feel I'm still getting bullied by taller guards, I'm probably going to make that adjustment. I also might make the adjustment where I drop the weight a little bit to try to get some more excel for when the ball's actually in my hand. But I do love the 82 speed at 6'8". I felt like I'm able to control most ball handlers, especially in the rec gameplay. You'll see in the gameplay, the build is very, very, very dominant this year. Lockdowns are naturally going to be dominant, whether it's 6'5" to 6'8". But I like being a taller lock, so I'm able to switch on a center and put my hands up and ultimately, hopefully, alter their shot, make them miss, and be able to grab that defensive rebound or get the box out so my center can crash and grab the board for me. Okay, so now that we've essentially gone over everything you need to know about the build, I'm going to go ahead and show you the build in action. This is my boy Tough NYC on the build right now, currently the guy who has the ball. That's right, this is the build that I just gave you guys. I'm not gonna lie, we smoked these dudes. This was game 1 of the 5v5 rec tournament for the NBA 2K logo that we played at Community Day. It was called the Logo Gauntlet. This was against a bunch of my team guys, so you know, it wasn't the most insane Pro-Am competition. If you want to see that, you'll definitely want to check out my video on the rec gameplay. Game 2 and game 3, we played some Pro-Am players, a couple of guys who were in the league, as well as some really good park players like Double, Grinding, Solo, your boy Tonio, and Trey Riggs. We played those guys in game 2, so you'll be able to see that gameplay over there. But this gameplay is just to show you how bumpy the lockdowns are in the backcourt. Keep an eye on number 7 throughout the gameplay. I hope you guys enjoy the video though, man. It's been your boy Hollywood. We'll see you in the next one. I'm gonna poke my head in here and there and just kind of keep your guys' eyes on the right thing. As you can see, I'm appalled. I'm intrigued. Appalled is a weird word. Why did I say that? I'm intrigued by how bumpy lockdowns are in this game. It feels like you can almost stay in front of literally anybody. Even their lockdown was essentially kind of shutting down Fanta, and he was a Paul George build. I think he only had like an 84 perimeter defense. So imagine when we actually get our badges that aren't bronze badges, and we have Hall of Fame Hall of Fame fast feet, Hall of Fame 94 feet, and glove, and right stick ripper. I think it's gonna be pretty scary to actually run into a very good lockdown in the park. But like I said earlier, man, all my videos are very quick and straight to the point, so likes are appreciated. Make sure to drop your likes on the video and comment what you guys want to see in the next video, or maybe any questions that you guys want me to answer in the next video. I'm always down to do that, and I'm always down to go over things with you guys and explain my mindset on things, and maybe you guys are right and you know something a little bit more than I do, so I'm always down to talk to you guys in the comment section. But we'll see you in the next one. Make sure to subscribe and turn on the noties. Peace.
Switch.